Welcome everyone to XDAO V3 Launch event. I'm really happy to see all of you today. And today we are here to talk about the latest and the greatest news about XDAO and our version 3. Today with me, Polina, our Chief of Design and Archib. He is our lead developer. And we are going to discuss how XDAO changed through the years, and what we have prepared for you is our version 3. So at the same time, our special treat for all attendees who are currently registered through the Eventbrite, it's a special pop NFT that will be sent to you through the emails. At the same time, we grant you an access to our private beta. So you can check our XDAO after all, and you can try it by ourselves. So these all features are included for free. So be ready for this, listen carefully, and I hope you will learn a lot about XDAO today. So it has been exactly 2 years since we launched our first version. It looked like this one. And after that, after 6 months later, we decided to introduce our second version of XDAO. So currently, as you know, it looks like this one, and we changed a lot in our version 2. For example, we added a lot of features such as opportunity for fundraise, additional modules, and we expanded from 2 to more than 30 blockchains, and it was a big thing for us. So what is going to be in the third version? This is the question, and we are currently going to explore it. At the same time, I'm going to say special thanks for our community, because we have at least 2 unforgettable play-to-earn games on the Polygon blockchain and the BNB chain. So it was amazing. And for now, I'm going to introduce you how we are going to prepare our speech today. So our topic, our presentation will be divided into 3 mini blocks. In the first block, our team will explore the platform, show you all the features, and will tell you about XDAO version 3. In the second block, we will have our guest from A4 Capital, Infam, and DAO Arc, who will take a look, who will take the stage, and who will discuss how they use XDAO and why. And in the third block, we will answer all the questions. If you will have these questions, please do put it into our chat, in the live chat right here, so we can hear you and we can answer in the end. So for now, I'm not going to talk anymore. And let me introduce our co-founder and Chief Administrative Officer, Zurab Shavlidze. Hi, Zurab.
Hi, Anna. Thanks for these great.
Yes.
Hello, everyone who is with us today. Hello, XDAOists. Thank you for taking the time to join the presentation of the best version of XDAO, I'd say. I would like to add a few words to your speech, Anna, if you don't mind. As you said, for more than 2 years, the XDAO team has been building a new generation DAO ecosystem, DAO framework, combining simplicity and technologies in our product. Due to XDAO, thousands of companies from all continents have learned what DAO is and have been able to give life to their business ideas. By the way, today, XDAO supports more than 30 blockchains, and more than 25,000 DAOs are already launched on our platform. More than 25 million US dollars are raised by DAOs, by different startups, to invest in other projects or to raise their projects. And I want to thank everyone who has been a part of our big family all this time. First and foremost, our community and our users, of course. It is for you that we strive and improve our product every day, making it more convenient, more secure, more pleasant. We have processed hundreds of your suggestions, conducted a deep analysis of the user root, and today we're proud to present you the third version of XDAO. We have removed everything unnecessary, but added many features and functions that make the interaction process with DAO, your investors and community smoother, more convenient, and more accessible. Now you can fully concentrate on your DAO and nothing will distract you from managing it. You will get your own corporate page with the ability to customize it. We have also added the feature of verifying your project's social networks to increase trust from your users and your investors. Many details have been added that allow you to save time and make your user experience more pleasant. A special attention has been paid to analytical tools, and now they have become more nice and functional. You can choose what and where will be displayed. You have the ability to pin the most important elements and most important actions for you of the interface to the control panel, and always have a quick access to all of them. And of course, the most important part of our product, traditionally, the asset management tool, has been greatly enhanced. The intuitive placement of elements will make it even easier for you to manage assets together with your partners on our platform. In order to give our users more opportunities, we're introducing premium features that can be accessed by paying a subscription to one of the three blockchains: Ethereum, Polygon, and BNB chain, where our team was also launched. The third is starting to work in beta today, and we are launching a bounty program so that you can be the first who tries and tests all the features of the new version and give your feedback to us, because maybe this is the most important, the open dialogue with our users and our community. This is the most important part to understand what you are thinking about XDAO, about our product. Dear friends, I'm sure that you can't wait to see the new XDAO with your own eyes. I would like to ask my colleagues, Polina and Arkip, who directly led the process of creating the third version, to show and demonstrate all the advantages, the new design, the new experience of XDAO. Thank you very much for attending our event today, and stay with us.
Yes, thank you so much, Rob. Thank you so much. And now I'm going to give a word for our Polina, our chief designer of XDAO. And so we will start with what we call Grand Prix design, and with what we have, it's our new logos and all the information. So let me, yes.
Sure, thank you, Anna. Hi, everyone. I'm so glad to see so many comments. Some of you have already seen in our chats. I'm glad to see you once again, since I've been reading all of them and I've been trying hard to address all the things that you may have noticed while using our platform. We've tried to address all of them in our new version of XDAO. First things first, we've been hiding this advance for quite some time, but now it's time for it to be seen by everyone. We have a new logo, which is great since we have changed so much, and it's just a great timing for us to release this beautiful logo, which has been created by our art director, Prix. And second thing, most important, is the new interface. We have upgraded a lot of features, and we have also added some of these features to our version 3. We have freshened up the design, and we have developed the subscription, as previously Rob and Anna said. We've tried to address a lot of comments that we've seen in our chats, and we also have this great thing in Discord where you can leave all the things that you may have caused you trouble while interacting with our platform, or just any suggestions. and it still is functioning, and we will have some new things to get your feedback to us. But this thing, it stays the same, and I'm always glad to see some of the comments there. So go ahead and check out the new version, check out the old version, check out some things that we have already anticipated, and we have already developed them in a new version. Now, Anna, can you please show us the new interface? Thank you. I think it's time to start with the actual DAO page. The first thing that our users will see while connecting to the new version, with all the new fonts and colors, which may be so thrilling to me, but it's not the most important thing for the user. I would like to notice that connecting to our platform is extremely secure. Our smart contracts have been double audited, and you can check this, the audits right here. We don't do anything without your permission, and we're trusted by more than 100 users. The connection is just as easy as ever. Just by clicking to the connect button, you will find your wallet profile. Here on the page, I will see some of the DAOs that I own on BNB chain. For me, it's quite convenient that we have now some active votings right here, as I can see where I should check out some of the novel activities. But for the users who visit our platform for the first time, the first thing that they will need to know is how to create a DAO. And it has always been an easy process, but we decided to upgrade it just a little bit to make it even better, to enhance some of the most important things that we have on our platform. The first thing that you will have to do is just as usual is to create your DAO name and DAO symbol, which will further on be your governance token symbol. Second, we have something new.
Yeah, as you can see, we added the option of multi-sig. It is the process of setting the quorum for DAOs with the equal partners. All you have to do is to decide your quorum depending on solely the number of people that's enough to reach the consensus, not their voting powers. So as it was before, DAO creation took only 3 minutes. And now let's go to the DAO page. Let's see the most important part. First, we have a great news for all of our users. You may remember that in previous versions of our platform, we had a separation between modules, common voting, connect, other features. But we believe in making things simple and easy to use. That's why we have streamlined DAO management by collecting all possible actions in one place. Here we can see the Manage tab. You can see the carefully created list of the most popular actions at the top. And if you want to see the full list, you can do easily by clicking Other Actions. Yes. You may recognize some of the groups of actions, such as GT management or maybe investment activity. However, you can also find some new actions, like in DAO customization section. We'll overlook this a bit later. And now I want to bring your attention to the small stars in the corner of every card. This new feature allows you to pin your favorite actions to the top of the list to have the fast access to them. And also your favorite actions will appear in the left sidebar at the top of the Manage tab. So you can have fast access to your favorite features.
Exactly. Right now, we have 6 actions for those who have a subscription and a bit less for those who don't have the subscription, but it's still the feature that is accessible to everyone. Another advance that we have at our DAO page is the DAO header. Right now, we decided to concentrate on easy and slick design for all the DAOs, for you to have more freedom to decide how would you like to change your DAO page according to your needs. Right now, we have DAO banner. And for everyone who has the subscription, they have the opportunity to upload their own image and to decide how their DAO page will look. But we also have a beautiful pack of banners that are automatically set to all the DAOs, and that will get you the futuristic vibe for your DAO page. As usual, we have the DAO name and the DAO avatar right at the top of the page. Now we have the small symbol of the chain right here, so you don't have to double check which network do you have your DAO on. We always have the DAO address right at the top because it's one of the most important things that you need to know about your DAO. The description of your organization, so all the visitors will have the short text about what's going on in this organization. You can also have your social media and link to the website here. And if you have verified all of your social media, you will get the blue tick, which will say that your socials were verified. That is important for a lot of social DAOs, since a lot of people visit their page. For those who do crowdfundings and for those who do proposals for the community, for those who interact with their community a lot. And that is one of the most important things about organizations on blockchain. It's the community. Another cool thing that we added in this version is widget. That is something for you to choose what you want to see at the top of the page. You have the opportunity to get no widget at all. And that way you will have the slickest design, the most minimalistic way of saying what's inside of your DAO just by text and some cool images at the top of the page. We have voting lists for those who are mostly about the governing of your DAO. That way, for all the DAO members, once they visit the page, they will see the most recent voting right there, and they will have the opportunity to go ahead and vote and to see what's new going on inside your organization. Proposal list is mostly for the DAOs that are concentrated on the community. For those who propose a lot of things for their LP holders or from maybe other token holders, so they can see some of the most things that's going on, some of the most important things that's going on right now. They can see how many time they have left to vote for the changes and many other things. For those who concentrate on trading and their AUM and balances, we have the table of balances of their tokens, the assets that they're holding in their DAO, and a couple of premium widgets such as AUM history in the latest 30 days. And that will show the dynamic of your assets and the amount of assets that you hold, which is pretty cool. You can see the change for the latest 30 days and the total amount. Further on, we have the activity tab. That is the most important tab for all the DAO visitors. People who would like to become a part of the DAO, become a part of the community, will have to go to activity tab and see right at the top of the page, they will find a way to become a part of the community. Here, you can see the offers to buy LP tokens. For example, we have our little crowdfunding, which collected 75% of the whole sum, but it's just 2 USDT. We've done it to have the example of how crowdfunding can go. It's quite easy here, and it will be developed and advanced in the future, but it still has all the features that you may need inside the crowdfunding. It will just be much better since we actually develop it. Another important thing for community is private offers. Through private offers, you can access the LP and become an LP holder for a special price. And right now we have this amazing design for customers to see all the information they may need right in the page. So DAO members can share this link to the offer with the customer. They will find how their share will change after the purchase, how much would cost this offer, how much LP they would get after the purchase, and some basic information about LP. So all the DAO members won't have to explain twice or make their customers search for this offer on the page, since there's a lot of information already there. They will have the opportunities to send this offer straight to their customer, which I think is quite convenient. You can also find all the offers right here. If you're a DAO member, you can see some of the disabled offers and see the history of how it's been going and create a new private offer. Right after that, the most important thing for DAO members is voting. Voting is something that is transparent to all the visitors of page and to DAO members as well. We decided to make it a bit more convenient for DAO members to participate in the life of your DAO. So now you can sign and activate the voting right at the page, right at the DAO page. You don't have to see full info to check it out. But you may need, like in this case, I only saw the title, 1-inch swap, we used the T to BNB, but I never knew the rate or what am I doing to actually swap it. And I never saw how many, who exactly signed the transaction. So if I want to check all this information, I can always see it on the voting page. It's also quite easy to sign, just as usual. I will only need to click the button sign, and after that, I will have the opportunity to activate. Voting is an important process for DAO, since all the actions that may have be causing the DAO have to go through voting. That way, you have the opportunity to keep your DAO extremely secure, to decide everything through consensus. So each action you make is exactly the thing that all of the members really want. You decide the quorum, so it may not always be 100%. It can be enough of like 2 people out of 3. So we're always leaving this freedom to you, so you can decide how much people should actually be participating in each voting. And just like that, it's easy for me to activate the voting, and just like from any other wallet, I can swap from the DAO wallet. Right here, I swapped USDT to BNB. Now let's go back to the DAO page. For DAO members, it's also important to see the full list. And we did transfer the table weight, the table look of the voting list to card list, but it may be not so useful for those who look for the date or something else, just not as structured as in cards. So we also leave you the table view, and you can always search for votings, maybe by name or description. So it's quite easy to navigate on the actions that your DAO is making. And another important thing for the community as well is proposals. Proposals are off-chain voting that allow you to participate in the life of the DAO without paying the gas fee. For example, we have some proposals here for USDT token holders or for LP token holders. And right here, I will see all the information about the proposal. All the test token holders can participate in this proposal. They will not have to pay the gas fee. They will see the full description, and their vote will be still transcribed and seen through the DAO page. And the DAO members, for DAO members, it's an easy way to collect the opinion of their community. So what else can we see on the DAO page? I think it's our analytics.
As you may see and may notice, we added some analytics to the DAO page. Now you can easily observe your voting activity in your DAO. You can also track your GT holders, your LP holders, and their shares. Now let's move to the info tab. Hey, just a second, let's go a bit back.
Yeah, I know.
Please turn it back.
It's just the thing is we did already customize our page, and it's now tailored for our needs, but we need to still show you some of the features that we did hide in previous administrations.
Also, you can see your DAO AM history and your token statistics. And what you may notice right now, what's happened, actually, if some of that statistics are unnecessary for you, or maybe you just don't want to show some of them to your investors, why not? Don't worry, you can hide each of them whenever you want, just like that. Yep, and it's hidden. Also, I want to tell you about our DAO wallet. We added some kind of wallet to simplify the management of the DAO assets. Now you can interact with the specific tokens through a user-friendly interface, very common to most of you. Moreover, now you have an opportunity to track transactions of a specific token. And if you actually can find some of your tokens in your balance, sometimes trouble's happening, you can just search it by address and open it in the DAO wallet. Furthermore, we also upgraded our transaction history block. Now it's more simpler and more intuitive way to track your income or outcome of your tokens. Okay. Now let's open another one DAO.
Yeah, that's right. You may have noticed that we have a lot of new tabs and blocks on our DAO page, but that's the case for the DAO that has been upgraded. If you have not upgraded your DAO yet, you will find that your DAO page looks a bit different. For example, some of the analytics will be hidden, and as well it would work the same for the DAO wallet and for some of the widgets. They are premium features. That's quite easy for all of our users to change right now, since we have our Plus plan free trial subscription. You will have the opportunity to test all of the features for 1 week. You will get the full experience of it. You can have a go with everything that's what we have developed for the DAO page right now. And this subscription allows you to customize your DAO and make it as unique as possible. We just want to make sure that all of our unique organizations have opportunity to actually know what to show off everything that they have for their users and for the visitors of their organization. If you decide to choose the plan and buy it with our XDAO token, it's quite easy right at the subscription page. Here you will find how to pay with your wallet or with your personal wallet or DAO wallet. Right now, we have just been launched on BNB chain, and our token now is accessible on DEX. That way, you can pay on 3 different networks, just each one that is convenient for you. And it doesn't matter on which chain your DAO is. You can pay through any network. However, if you decide to pay as a DAO and to split your bill and to pay it as an organization, it should be paid from the network that your DAO is on. So if I change it to Ethereum, I cannot choose the DAO wallet anymore. I need to pay it on BNB chain. Another thing that's important to say is that for all of our beautiful, great community, we have a great way to upgrade in much fairer price and much cheaper way. Since we have awarded our community with so many different NFTs for so many different communities, for so many different activities, they will have the opportunity to upgrade their DAO with their NFTs. That way, you simply change your NFT to a couple of months or 3 months or 6 months of subscription. You will only have to seek it out right here. If you have it in your wallet, you just need to click upgrade. However, if you didn't have the chance to participate in all of our activities and to get these beautiful NFTs, you can always buy it on OpenSea and maybe find a cool price for yourself on your subscription. It will be just a bit more interesting for you. Another thing that's important in our subscriptions is that you can find all information that you may need about it. Right here, you can find some of the features that are included in your subscription in this table, and we will release the business plan soon enough. We're already developing it, and we hope to treat you with it as soon as possible. We also are happy to announce that from today, our beta starts. It's quite easy for all of the participants of the beta to bug report. You will find your button right here. But if you forget how to do that, don't worry. We still have our docs. It has always been very much help for all of our users, and we still have it just as good as it has always been. You will find all the information how to bug report out there. And we're happy to get all of the feedback that you may give us. It's so great to have you all here. Thank you.
And here is already feedback that I just checked in our chat, in our live chat. Ahika is proposing to show the amount of gas fees that the DAO paid. I think it's a great idea that we can think about later. And
sure.
So, thank you so much for kind words that was sent to our chat. Thank you for this presentation. It was really great. So now we can move to the second block, and where we will talk with our current users of XDAO. And why we do it, because there is a lot of people who ask why and how XDAO is actually operating, and how you can create a DAO, and what is the reason to use it. So we decided to showcase how it is easy to create a DAO in our platform. And but before I will move to this to this subject, I think it is important to just to say that there is a link. So if you are just listening us for the first time, you can join XDAO Discord and become XDAO ambassador and learn XDAO tokens. For example, today we have a sprint for our ambassadors, and today we will distribute our XDAO tokens for those who have been supported us for 3 months. And so our top 100 users was already awarded. So if you like this kind of activities, please make sure that you join our Discord. Yeah. Again, so we are here, and here we see that we already have the Bogdan from Infam. We will give you a word for now. Bogdan, can you hear us?
Yep, sure. Just a moment.
Okay, perfect. We can hear you also. Hello, Bogdan. How are you? How are you today? We're really glad to see you. Thank you so much for coming for this presentation.
Thank you. Congratulations, you. You did a great work. And I hope and I suppose that you will reach a great success with this version 3. So thanks for your invitation.
Yes. So if you need some materials to share, just let me know. I will do it for you.
I have sent you the links to our page, XDAO.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, here we go. I'm sharing it right now.
So to begin with, I think I need just to say a few words about where have I come from. So I'm from Infam platform. It's the first Web3 platform that which goal is to connect influencers, bloggers, and projects with each other to make their work more productive and both-sided profits. And we are partnering with XDAO for more than a year. We have done a lot of different events together, and also we are a part of XDAO. We have created our own with them. So you can just switch the screen if you can to our page on XDAO. I also
yeah, sure. Let me just a second. Okay. I think it's another link, yeah. Infam DAO. This one?
let it be such. Okay, so we have created our own DAO with the help of XDAO more than a year ago. For now, the access to the XDAO is closed already to the Infam DAO. Sorry, we have only 51 members of them in our. So, of course, we give a lot of different opportunities for our members. We are integrating a lot of new things for them first, so they are always open for beta tests of our updates. They are always open for some secret info, and they receive it first. Also, if somebody don't know, we have 5% commission on every contract transaction, smart contract, and 0.5% is going back to our DAO every time. From it doesn't matter what the price of the INF or what the quality of the INF is there. So we are working with XDAO in that case also. we are also trying to develop our ecosystem with other projects. We are discussing with the members of our DAO how was their opinion, and so we are trying to build something like small fancy in Web3 world
Okay.
with members.
Thank you so much, Bogdan. Just to like to summarize, so your DAO is working like a club where all who have a special NFT have access to a DAO decision making. At the same time, you have a special perks for those who hold these NFTs, and yes, it is basically one NFT as a normal case for XDAO. One NFT is 1% of a voice in a DAO. So sometimes there can be a configuration where it is one vote, one NFT, but it doesn't matter because there is a lot of unique use cases that you can implement. And this is what important is that Infam is a platform for marketing. So they working as a Web3 service protocol, and they also use XDAO. So thank you, Bogdan, again. I'm going to close this tab, and I'm going to give a word for another member of our community. It is Ilya from A4 Capital, and his use case is completely different because A4 Capital is basically an investment firm run absolutely through the DAO. Ilya, you are here. We can hear you. Say hello. And
hey guys.
Yeah.
Can you hear me well?
Yes, perfectly.
Yeah.
Good. So how I can share a screen, or if you can, and you can do it for me.
Yes, exactly. I can do it for you. Let me just open it on my home page, and yep, here we go. Yep.
And can you please make it full screen if it's possible?
Yes, it is possible. I mean, I'm not sure about this one. Maybe present like this.
Yeah, good.
Mm-hmm.
Hi everyone. My name is Ilya. I'm COO at A4 Capital. Actually, we are a venture capital fund, and I will tell you about our case with XDAO as an operational tool in venture capital funds workflow. So let's run.
Sorry?
Yeah, so A4 Capital is a venture capital fund. We invest in early stage high-tech startups, which XDAO is one of that startups we invested in 1 year ago. And we use smart money approach, which involves investing not only capital but also resources, time, connections, etc. Yeah, you can go for the next slide. And in 1 year ago, basically, we worked with both B2C and B2B investors. It was 2022 whole year. We cooperated with clubs, syndicates, communities, and we needed an investment tool to syndicate deals. So we have a lot of B2C investors, and we needed somehow to be connected with, to take their investments and pull them into startups. So actually it was very hard to do because the usual B2C investor doesn't know how to connect wallet to something, actually to some platform, and to send the USDT through any network. So it was quite hard to syndicate deals. Next slide. Yeah, and meeting XDAO actually became the solution for that problem for us, for venture capital fund. Shortly how we met, we actually in November 2021, XDAO created its DAO Builder platform. They were very young back then, and we as a venture fund initiated the integration of XDAO with Binance Smart Chain, now they call BNB Chain, using our wide network of business connections. And half a year ago, almost 1 year ago, by the way, XDAO received a soft commitment from Binance Labs, as I remember, and they launched a co-marketing project together to promote DAOs, and became till the end of the year one of the best DAO builder on BNB chain, like 30,000 users. I think now it's, I don't know, 50 maybe thousand users there. Yeah, next slide. So that's a short story how we met with XDAO. And as a venture capital fund, in I think March 2022, we started using XDAO as a launchpad. So we use really only this tool on the platform, but it's very convenient. We integrated that tool into our website. And next slide, our investors, yeah, the main advantage for us was the ability to aggregate capital into a single pool. So we can raise funds in a safe, transparent, and legal manner. And investors need a couple of clicks to connect their wallet to XDAO platform. And yeah, it was a pain in the neck, and then the XDAO became the solution. Yeah, it's just simple screenshots to show how the launchpad works, but I think everybody here knows that. So it became easy for us to fundraise, to close rounds and allocations, and for investors to invest, to put their money in a high-tech early-stage startup, which XDAO was back then in 2021. And yeah, actually, thanks to XDAO, we did these remarkable numbers in last year. Fundraised $8.5 million for other startups, fundraised and allocated in other startups. So, and actually, yeah, XDAO even organized a token generation event. So it's really good traction for you guys. And yeah, in the end, you can scan the QR to read the full story of our case study as a smart money with XDAO, with more information about that.
Thank you so much, Ilya. It was really cool. It is it like a pitch, like a story of success. Thank you so much for this.
Yeah, thanks guys.
Yeah, and our next, but not last but not least guest is Ivan from ArcDAO. Ivan also works for Investment DAO, and the idea of Investment DAO just appeared to him once he learned about XDAO. And this is actually interesting because Ivan invests with ArcDAO. They invest in different protocols as well, not only in Web3 protocols, but in real life assets. I think that Ivan can share their thoughts about it, how it's going on, and what is the advantages of XDAO. Ivan, if you're here, please say hello to us. And
yeah, hello. Thank you.
Do you have some presentation?
Yeah, I can share screen and show the DAO structure. I think my English not so perfect, but I try to explain what we do.
Okay. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. You have a very interesting case. So please share if you can.
Okay.
Meanwhile, guys, please do subscribe.
You saw my screen?
Not Let me check it. We can see your screen right now. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Yes.
Okay. In April 2022, we start to build our DAO. It's ArcDAO. And what we do, we make a fundraise and cooperate 560 people with an investment fund, like this. I think we not fund, we investment cooperative. This a little bit different structure. And what we do, we take $1.2 million and build this DAO and make Quorum the start. The first time we start in 51% Quorum, and we do some interesting investment activities. We invest in a gold mine, in real gold mine. We invest in gems mine, and we invest in IT company, and in XDAO also we buy token XDAO. And this is our DAO. How does it work? We make a voting for different initiatives. You can look our activities, what we do. We have many activities inside our DAO, and I show you one interesting.
I think with the third version, it will be more user friendly to see.
Yeah, maybe, but I
Absolutely.
not start use the new version.
I hope you will enjoy the search feature. It'll be easy for you to find something by date or by name. You'll enjoy it.
I think I'm the first customer in XDAO. I start to use the last version, and I think I want to try the new version, but I don't have the time for explore this.
That's okay. Don't worry.
Okay, this offer, what we do in July, we invest to gold mine, and this is words. This like a public offer, what some DAOs member show to DAO and and another DAO members for investment in this project. We buy 0.75% from big company. It's a company for gold mining, and also this company mine Quorum and silver, and we invest in this. And I want to show you our DAO structure, and I think this experience good for different people who want to build DAO. Firstly, we do DAO Arc, this core DAO. Inside this DAO, we have 560 holders, and in this DAO, we make an initiative, and we need to have 51% quorum. And for this, we need more than 170 people signed. Yes, and the 2 or 3 first initiative we use 51% quorum, but this difficult for making quorum, because many people don't see what happened in XDAO. I must send some email and send some telephone information about voting. And after this, we build sub-DAO. This is ARC Investment DAO. This is, this is same DAO ARC. All participants from DAO ARC, but this active holders. These holders inside ARC Investment, these active holders from DAO ARC, and more than 90. We built this. I show you ARC Investment. It's 90 members, these active members, and we make quorum 81%. and we already use this DAO. This is DAO for quick research. Some project need make initiative or need make investment or don't send investment some project, and we do some offer, and we must make 81% quorum, and
It's
minimum.
quite a serious quorum, I mean.
Yes, but these all active users, and in core DAO we can't do this quorum. Yeah, at 51%, it's very difficult for making, because many people in passive holders, don't want to do some active inside DAO, and now in core DAO, in DAO Arc, we have quorum 41%. It's a very good percentage for quorum. We need 100 more sign for use our money. But if we need to invest in some project, we send maybe $100,000 inside Arc investment, and Arc investment explore this project, and 90 people, all from 90 people explore this project. It's only active users, only active members, and 81%, it's normal for quorum. It's normal for active users, and I think it's reality. If you want to build your DAO, in reality only 20 people can be active holders.
I think like the most motivated people, I think.
Yeah, it most motivated people. Somebody don't want know what you do. Okay, I give you money. I want to take some dividends. I want to take some money back, and I don't know what you do. Do something. Yes, I believe you, and it's situation like. 450 people give for 90 people all government token. It's like a GT delegate, yes, and like this. And these people want look some project. And what we do after this, we build 4 sub-DAO, because we have 4 different vectors of investment. This Arc IT, this sub-DAO have some expert and people who know, who have some experience in IT, and we advise and research and explore what happened in project after our investment. And if some project need maybe $200,000, we don't need 200,000 all soon. We give only $550,000, and after project's results, so we can send 50,000 more, and this is holders check what happens from inside the project in timeline. And we have sub-DAO ArcMine. This also 2 different investment. Curator is the gold mine companies, and gems we give to DEP for some company who take gems from river in Kyrgyzstan and send to Iraq and Italy for making some items from these gems, yes, and he do revenue share model after selling, and we give $100,000 for 3% per month, and already 5 months this company pay in DAO every month, pay $3,000 for that.
May I ask you?
Yes.
How do you distribute this money among the users, the participants? Do you use dividends or?
Yeah, we already send dividends. The first event we sent $15,000 USDT. Company Merlin Clone sent already $6,000 dividends and gems. I think it's for today already $15,000 pay dividends.
Okay.
And
Impressive.
in May, we sent, I think after 2 weeks, we want to send around 15 and 20,000 USDT for our members. And in July and August, I think we can send around 150,000 USDT for our holders. We have good, we have good time for our investment because in the last half years we invested $850,000, and gold mining company already have more caps, and I think we have 400% in these companies because he already have license, already start mining, and it's good time for us. And our share, it's much, it's more price same before, yeah. And in gems, we already have in Merlin Clone, we investment $150,000. Now this share price maybe around 400% more, and this good investment for DAO. And I think for the last 9 months we make around 300% at this sum because we do a very interesting investment. It's not a market investment. Inside DAO have some participants, have some holders who can give for us interesting deal, but not for price, not the same price in the market. This open market, this close deal, yes, and holders give for DAO some solution and some investment initiative, but this like a cooperative, this like a community, and people inside DAO won't give much better, not rules. I forget what his name, but it's good price for us. And I think
maybe.
What?
Incentive? No.
Yeah. I think yeah. And after 1 year, so I think we have good dividends, around 20 or 25% on our bank. And this is a good start for us because we have many members, we have different type of investment, and we already have some dividends and pay dividends every 2-3 months. Yes, I think
there is a question for you, I think, from Jacques.
Yeah.
What legal wrapper you use for? Is it a cooperative as a legal wrapper, or is it something else? Or
what legal wrapper you? Okay, I understand. I show you how we do this. We don't use some legal papers. I want to explain how we work. When you go to ArcDAO, you must pay to token maybe 50,000 USDT. Okay, you send 50,000 USDT. This is money go to our balance and stay here. Now in DAO around $260,000, and you take a token, ArcDAO, Arc coins, and this is token have some liquidity because in DAO Arc you have some money, and you share can give you some money from this balance, and ArcDAO investment in different project, and you share have some liquidity for dividends, and for the next dividends, future dividends. And we don't use legal because if you show for DAO some investment for some project for investment, you must give some government's token for close, yes, for you give some government's token for close in this deal. And if you do some wrongs or you want to make a scam, your liquidity token, your LP token, can send for all DAOs members. We can make a voting, and in voting, if we understand you make a scam active and you don't want to pay in DAO, we can take your LP and sending for all DAOs members. And what we do? Your LP have some share in our balance, and we can understand if you want 200,000 USDT for project, how much LP you have. And if you have around 50-60,000 USDT in your LP, this is good for us, because if you do some wrongs or don't want to give money back, or don't want to sell our share and give our dividends, we can take your LP and take all dividends in future, and we can compensate it. Yes, I think compensate it this in future. Yeah, if you do some wrongs, and we don't use legal and don't want to use legal because I think DAO can live in Web3 and can use some social and money resource for making have some power in this resource, yes, and we can use it. And our DAO don't have any legal, and if we don't have legal, we need something different instrument, yes, something different, and we use this your LP, your GT, your social reputation, yeah. And we make audit in your project. We clearly understand what happens inside, because when we send money in Goldmine, 5 holders from ArcDAO go to Kyrgyzstan and live 1 month here. They talk with all people who work in this, talk with all geologists, show all documents, all license. We do very good audit this project, and only after this we send. This around months or 1 month and a half time before investment.
One more question before we finish the discussion, because it is really interesting, and I just put some links to ArcDAO YouTube channel, so you can check in the English and Russian language different videos where Ivan is very in his manner explain what is the structure, how does it work, and what is the benefits of being a part of a DAO art, for example, if you want to be an investor. So one question for you is that, do you fully happy with XDAO platform, or do you have some, but do you want something to it? And if you don't want to be our, for example, private beta tester, what about to become to give us a special feedback? It will be really cool.
I want to tell you some story. The 1 year before, I see Vlad, CEO XDAO, in some event, and I come at him and say, okay, what you do, what is your business, what is your project? He tell, oh, this XDAO. Okay, I tell, okay, how does it work? I want to try. He tell me, okay, you can you can explore our documentation. Go to the website. I say, okay, no problem. And I sit, after 5 minutes, I sit and explore all documentation, what have XDAO. I read maybe 1.5 hours, your documentation. And after this, I send a message for your support and have some call, maybe 3 or 4 calling with your support, and build ArcDAO. After this, it's a little bit difficult for me. It's not you have no code platform, but I think if you have zero experience in this, you can't use this, because you need to understand how many percent quorum you need, what problem you have in the future. You must understand what decision system you need to use, yes, for your DAO, because many different type of DAO. We have investment DAO, we have cooperative DAO, we have technical DAO, and these different types of decision system and decision making system, yeah. And I think XDAO, it's a good platform. A little bit difficult for zero experience in crypto, for zero experience in IT. But I don't use third version. I don't use new version. I think you already do something new. You know, I'm old school users XDAO. I need some help for using the new version.
Yes,
I need some support. Yes, because it's really important if your support understand what DAO do inside your platform. Yeah, and I have and I tell about, I give some attention for different features in your platform. But I think it's okay for making DAO. It's okay. It's normal function. It's a good platform. I don't see any platform what I can understand so quickly. Yeah, this is good solution for us. We already 1 year use this solution. I make new DAO on this platform, and I think it's a very good solution for DAO market. And we can explore your platform, but every time have some but I don't tell about this. I don't tell about this. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, Ivan. Thank you for your feedback, and that you agreed to join our chat right here. So yes.
Okay, thanks so much. Bye.
Yeah, bye. So for now on, we are going to jump to the closing thoughts for our last block, where we just gather all the questions that you can have so far, and I just pick 2 questions that we have, and these 2 questions from different people with a different thing that. But I think it's a good question. So guys, Arhip and Polina, be prepared to answer them. So the first question is, are there any plans to make cross-chain investing easier? And because our users are really think that cross-chain investment is something that can be implemented into XDAO.
Well, actually, of course, we have plans of making cross-chain investing, and actually, we're dreaming about it. One day, of course, we will present you the next version of the XDAO when, and it will be not a multi-chain platform; it will be cross-chain platform, but in the bright future, because we have some troubles with making the cross-chain platform forces us to create new contracts. So the DAO you already created on XDAO won't work on that new cross-chain version. So we're planning to do it, but for now we're a little bit delayed. So we tried to update interfaces, try to make a better website. We made everything more simpler, more faster, and etc. And we focused on that. One day we'll focus on the cross-chain.
Yeah, I would just want to add that basically the point is that not our platform is not suitable for cross-chain, but generally we are still trying to find a solution how we can seamlessly combine different blockchains. And this is still the problem, not only XDAO, but any protocol who want to be like a cross-chain, because it's still the point is that we can do it in an interface, but unfortunately there will be a problem to, for example, we don't have the treasury that will be shared across these blockchains, and this is the point. So how we can do it, we cannot do it in the EVM compatible blockchains, for example. We can do it maybe, I'm not sure, maybe in a Polkadot, but unfortunately, we are not trying to go to Polkadot so fast right now. And considering the non-EVM compatible blockchains, it is not the story that we are going to implement in the near future. And there is the second question that is more for Polina, I guess. When will we get access to XDAO new design? Please.
Right after the presentation, dear guests, I'm so happy that you all are here and you will have this amazing opportunity to use it right away. Whatever you use in the beta version, that will be absolutely full access, and right after the release to the public will happen, it all will stay in place. Everything that you create, the DAO and the offers and all of the features that you may use, that will all stay in place, and everything that you use in the beta will be absolutely live for you whenever you need to access it. So for all of you who are here today, it's great news. You can go right ahead. You will use it right after the presentation. You will get a special email and you will have the opportunity to even be a part of Bug Bounty and earn a bit with this new version. So go ahead. We're so glad to finally release it. We've been preparing it for several months.
Yes, thank you so much again. Here is the link to join our Discord if you haven't did it yet, haven't done it yet. So be our ambassador. For our current ambassadors, we have a brilliant news, and we will discuss it again after we will have a new post about our campaign for ambassadors. So stay tuned, be subscribed to our social media, and have a nice day, guys. Thank you so much for being with us today. Bye-bye.